So I watched the Balloon Pop or Fine Love reunion with Arlette Amulu or Amulu. I don't know. And I want to talk about it. I have a few points. So hit the like and subscribe button as the intro plays. All right. So first things first, I want to address the question that I guess went viral for the young lady who did not want to answer the question, why are you single? And the men had a lot to say about why they asked that question.
Lack of accountability.
Yeah, facts.
And then it's to see, if these women are accountable, if they're going to answer the question. First of all, that is the most irritating question that can be asked to a woman when dating or potentially dating. It's irritating, and it's not because, for me, I'm speaking personally, it's not because I don't want to be accountable. I'm very accountable. I'm an owner. I own my ish.
I keeps it real.
But the fact of the matter is, it's a very broad question that can't be answered. It's like as if you say, well, why is the sky blue? I don't know. How am I? And then it's an attack. It's almost an attack, and it's condescending, and it's an insult. And though that may not be your intention, but I would challenge men to ask better questions, more in-depth questions. Because I think the follow-up question was, well, what did you do wrong in the relationship? But even still, when getting to know someone, that they always tell you in every self-help dating book or whatever, let's not discuss past relationships in the beginning of when you're just beginning a relationship, when on your first date. So why would you ask me, why are you single? So let's just say, okay, so men say women aren't accountable and won't answer these questions directly, that women lie and women evade the truth or whatever.
Well, what this is all about? You got too much head to be stupid.
So, okay, let's say I answered it. What if my answer was, well, my last boyfriend, he thought I was around him too much. He thought I was clingy. So you would be out. That would mean you would exit right then and there. So it's a lose-lose situation when answering that question. If I said, oh, and they said, well, it could be as simple as I haven't found the right man yet. Well, that wouldn't satisfy you.
Due to the fact that I'm insane.
Oh, I haven't found the right man yet. Well, how old are you? You just old, you haven't found the right man? And here's the thing. The funny thing is, what I've noticed from watching all of these balloon pop shows. Now, mind you, I'm a single woman of a certain age, never married, never had kids. So I'm looked as being a red flag. Well, what's wrong with you? You never had kids. You never got married. Because I haven't been one who's always in and out of relationships. I've always taken big gaps when I haven't been in after a relationship. So the question always is, even from women and men, if you go to a gathering, well, where's your man? Where is he? Or why don't you have a man? Oh, I know what it is. You're picky. That's what it is. You're picky. It can't ever be that, oh, maybe I'm just taking a break or I'm just chilling. Or it's always something wrong with me versus maybe I'm just chilling and this isn't the defining factor of my life. And yes, I would love to be in a relationship, a healthy relationship, but I'm not just going to go in and out of relationships like people tend to do just to satisfy some societal definition of what it means to be a human, what it means to be an adult. You have to be in a relationship. You have to have children. You have to be married because that's the only thing that makes your life meaningful. No, I'm not with that. And yeah, but these women who've had kids where maybe one or two men are looked at as being bad and wrong deemed. So it's as if these men are trying to punish women because they don't hold up this societal idea of what a woman is supposed to be.
Because I don't know whether she's a hoe or not, but she done been around the block now.
And I call BS on it because who are you? One of the girls, one of the ladies with the one with three baby daddies said, Well, you realize that there are men who are implanting these babies, who are planting seeds and leaving. So where is the accountability for these men?
Who's the dummy now?
And then the fact that, and I like that the young lady who stood up, who I always felt when she was on the show, she was very, very eloquent in her speech. She said, so you are saying that I make bad decisions, but you are judging me based on a decision I made 25 years ago. And you really have to sit back and look at that, because you're judging you're judging women based on how many men that they've slept with or raw dogged with. But yeah, a lot of y'all are walking around walking STDs, and deadbeat dads. But you took these podcast talking points and you deemed them as your own thoughts when they've been given to you by podcasters who basically are just getting paid off of your vulnerabilities. But the fact is, you won't even be vulnerable in a relationship.
Wait a minute. Something just clicked. Click, there it is.
And you're quick to judge a woman because the truth is you just want a woman to go back into the position of being submissive and letting you do whatever the hell you want to do. And that's another thing, like this whole submissive thing, I'm the leader, or these modern women. And it's being said, this term modern women that's being thrown out is being thrown out by Gen Zs. Hello, Gen Zs. Modern women who worked, women who wanted to empower themselves have existed since the 60s. And guess what? Black women have always been going to work. Since slavery, we've been working. So to say these modern women who act masculine, who are not trustworthy and not accountable, it's BS. It's men. You listen to these podcasts and they're going to get you messed up. Along with the women. Let me just say the women are not innocent in this, because I've seen time and time again on these podcasts and on these shows, Balloon Pop, where women are like, I need a provider. I need a man who's going to be a leader.
I want my eggs cracked, meaning I want a child. I want my name dropped, meaning I want to be married. I'm not around with you.
Okay, attention. You want this leader. You want this provider who's going to make all your decisions. You realize what that means? Can y'all just sit back and listen to what that really means? A leader and a provider.
I don't know why we leaving Mouse's house. He been good to us. He feed us on Saturday, clothes us on Sunday, and then beat us on Monday.
Yes, we would all like for somebody to be a soft place to fall and help you and take care of the bills. That would be great. That's a great dream to have. But realize that when someone takes on all the bills and the responsibilities of the household, which that never happens, by the way, ladies, that never happens. Women do the heavy lifting in most relationships. Most of these relationships, don't let these dudes on these podcasts or in the comments fool you. When you enter a relationship, traditionally, most women do all of the heavy lifting. Most of the heavy lifting. They always talk about these single mamas. Yeah, another baby mama. But guess what? Most women, even in a marriage, are single mothers, most of them. And I know there are great fathers out there who help out, who, change clothes, who help with schoolwork, who might cook a meal, who might, pick the kid up from school every now and again. But guess what? The mother usually does the bulk of the work. And also for Black women, the mother, I'm talking in a 2-parent household, the mother goes to work as well. So guess who does the bulk of the work? The mother. And I grew up in a 2-parent household. My parents were married for 7 days short of 55 years before my father transitioned. And I just got to tell you, my mother did most of everything until one day she said, you know what? I'm not doing everything. And that's when he stepped in and started doing things. And mind you, my father did, he did the manly things, he cut the grass, he took the trash out, he made sure the cars were all, in check. But my mother did the heavy lifting. She did the cooking. She did the getting the kids up and ready for school. She did the homework, as well as she worked a 9 to 5. So, and daddy would come home, pour him a glass of whatever he was drinking, watch the game, and did it all over again every day. That was the routine. And guess what? Neither one of them seemed too happy. And let's talk about this whole single mama versus 2-parent household thing. I know several guys who grew up on my block, my brother included, who are not well adjusted from being in a 2-parent household. I mean, so a 2-parent household does not guarantee that the woman or the man is going to come out a well-adjusted individual ready for the world. So let's just stop that myth right now. But I just went on this rant because I'm tired of seeing this ish. It's really dividing us as a community. I'm speaking particularly about Black people. It's dividing us, and that's the plan, everybody. That's the plan. And y'all are falling for it hook, line, and sinker, and you're letting these podcasters who are just doing these podcasts for clicks, views, and likes. So, and speaking of clicks, views, and likes, drop into the comments and click and like and subscribe. All right, peace.